Greg, one of the things that you know very well that I really don't know much about at all is what do you want to know, what do you want to see from a new client when they come to see you for the first time regarding a personal injury case?
Well, it's an interesting question, and it starts out with my secretaries who answer the phone generally. They've been with me for a long time, and they know that the first thing we have to ask, and this is specifically with regard to a car accident. There's other issues with other types of cases, but specifically with a car accident, the first thing that we need to ask them is, do they have a copy of the police report? It's very important for me to review the police report to determine if my client's at fault for the accident or if there's another person at fault for the accident. Obviously critical to the analysis of whether there's a case. Secondarily, I need to know if my client is injured. I've had people call me and say, I got into an accident, the person hit me from behind, but I'm not hurt. And I don't go much further than that. I say, well, if you're not hurt, then we don't have a case. And of course, they don't like to hear that, but I'm certainly not going to promote or to suggest to someone to go to a doctor unless they need medical assistance. I don't get involved in my client's medical treatment. But if they are hurt, and if they've been to the hospital, if they've had broken bones, or if they've had significant scarring, I, of course, now follow up with the next set of questions, and that is, I need to see a copy of your insurance declarations page. The declarations page is the first page of everyone's insurance, which tells you or outlines the type of coverage you have. And one of the most important things in the types of coverage, not so much as the amounts of your coverage, but whether or not you have the right to sue on your insurance policy, which is called the zero lawsuit threshold or no lawsuit threshold, or in the bad situation where you have what's called the lawsuit threshold. And the lawsuit threshold, which would take a lot of time to explain, and I'll explain at a later date, says that you need certain types of injuries in order to be able to collect. And so that's a critical part of my analysis as to whether to take a case or not, whether the person has the right to sue or the person has no right to sue.
So if I'm in a car accident and I think I want to speak with a lawyer, should I call you the day of the accident, 2 days later, a week later after I've had a chance to get the police report? When is the right time to call a lawyer after a car accident?
Well, the simple answer to that is after you go to the doctor, or after you go to the hospital, or after you go to your doctor. I don't appreciate necessarily when people call me from an accident scene and say, I've been in an accident, can I come see you? I'm like, well then, if you want to come see me and you don't want to go to the hospital, that would suggest you're not hurt. People should take care of their medical issues, their medical conditions first. When things calm down, then they contact a lawyer. And at that point, I'll advise them what to do with their car. I'll advise them to how to get their car repaired, what coverage is going to apply. Then I'm going to ask all those questions about the police report and about their coverages in their own automobile policy.